So guys, today before filming this video, I was thinking about the topic that might be interesting for you and decided not to review a new fragrance, but instead to go through my collection and check if there is something that might be cool to discuss. And in the end, I came up with this idea of a top list of fragrances that I am never ever bored of. So make sure to keep on watching to find out more about them. But before I tell you that, I would like to ask those of you who are here for the first time to subscribe to my channel right now. And please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, because that way you help me out a lot and I'm really excited to see my channel growing. And once you're done with that, we can dive right into it. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm really excited to be here with you because we have some awesome fragrances to talk about. So without any further ado, I would like to ask you which fragrance never lets you down and you are never bored of. And while you are commenting that, I'm getting started and I want to open this list with a fragrance that is called Lichen de Gamash by the French niche brand PARFUMS. So this fragrance is actually the one I had a sample of and I've been so into that I got a bottle of it as my birthday gift. That's what I wished for, because the fragrance is so beautifully powdery, innocent, light. It's like you open in the window on a beautiful spring day, the fresh air comes in, there is note of rice powder, there is hedion, there are these beautiful modern molecules and sandalwood, so it is powdery, slightly creamy, floral, and it just makes me feel so good anytime I wear it, that I'm never ever bored of it. Although this is so light, this is not even like you know, an intense perfume or something like that, so maybe that's actually its secret. So in case you love a really gentle fragrances that are cozy, that are very pleasant to wear, I highly recommend you to look into it, especially if you prefer powderier fragrances. I think you will really enjoy it, and anytime I wear it, I'm always like so into it, and that's just impressive that I'm never ever bored of it, although it's, you know, on the more minimalistic and simple side, unlike many of today's fragrances. For example, Love by Kilian is definitely not for those faint-hearted out there, because this is a seriously gourmand fragrance that is very sweet. It might be too sweet for some people, but I absolutely enjoy its, you know, very bold, very intense character. There are lots of flowers in there, such as honeysuckle, rose, iris, jasmine, but definitely the most noticeable one is orange blossom, and it is almost sugary sweet. There is caramel, there is vanilla, and actually the note of sugar, but I like that there is some musk, some civet, you know, in there, so it's not like a candy fragrance. It smells really expensive, and there are just many things going on, so it's not like a plain gourmand fragrance, which sometimes people are very afraid of, so they judge gourmand category by being, you know, not sophisticated enough. Well, if you want a sophisticated gourmand, that would be definitely it, and I absolutely adore it. It has been on my wish list for a long time, and once I got it, I've never ever got, you know, like a feeling, okay, I'm over it. No, I'm still into it, and let me know if it's your favorite too. But with that being said, let's talk about something a bit more creative. Really a fragrance that can never make you feel like this is not inspiring, this is simple, this is repetitive, because, for example, till this day, I have never smelled something that would be similar to Tom Ford's Metallic, and this is the perfume that actually shocked me in the shop. I didn't get it right away, but on the second sniff, and since then I've been dreaming about a bottle. Once I got it, it has been like one of the most creative fragrances in my collection, because we have aldehydes in here that make it smell almost clean. Not too sharp though, not in the vintage style, because, you know, back in the days the aldehydes were way more popular than they are right now, but I love that there is like a twist in there. There is heliotrope with hawthorn, love the valley, and vanilla. They make it sweet, and then there is ambert musk that makes it really beautifully creamy, powdery, skin-like. But you get so many different twists in here, from clean and soapy to powdery and creamy, and I just absolutely adore it. One of the most creative fragrances that I'm never ever bored of. So With that being said, while we are talking about cleaner fragrances, I feel like sometimes they can be really plain, just like, you know, those intensely sweet fragrances, and sometimes they can be really addictive. Let me know if you agree or disagree, but I also really enjoy Bubble Bath, and I know that this is one of the most interesting perfumes in my collection by Maison Francis Maison Margiela. I wanted to say Maison Francisco Dijon, but that would be wrong. Anyway, we have a soap accordion here, and that's exactly how it smells, like you are taking a bath. But then, oh my goodness, like this fragrance changes completely. There is coconut, or maybe it smells like a soap coconut. I don't know. It's just so much fun. There is even lavender that makes it aromatic, and I just absolutely adore it. It's like a very fun perfume, one of a kind. There is not a fragrance that I've smelled that would smell like it, so that's very cool about it. It's like you're taking a bath, but maybe eating or maybe like drinking coconut water. It's not like even, you know, like Bounty. No. It's like a very beautiful, fresh coconut, maybe like a coconut soap. That could be a nice description for it. But anyway, it's just so beautiful. Anytime I wear it, I'm like having a great time because I love to smell amazing. And once again, it's a perfume that's one of a kind. No other fragrance comes close to it. But if you know something similar, please let me know, because I would love to smell that. And I also want to let you know about another very creative perfume, Animon by Blackbird. You guys, I have like this immensely huge perfume collection, right? And anytime I have guests, they love to smell things, and when they want something creative, well, it's not hard to find in there, but once they smell Animon, like anytime they smell, they're like, wow, like this perfume have never ever gotten like a bad reaction from people. It is very likable, although it's so unique. There is ambergris, champagne, plum, honey, tobacco, pink lotus, tyrex, and labdanum in here. It smells a little bit balsamic, it smells rich, slightly sweet and smoky, but it's very hard to pinpoint it. It's just very sexy. Anytime I wear it, I'm like, oh my god, but I treasure this bottle. And I'm never bored of it. And I'm not even bored of positive reaction from people onto it. But talking about those mass appealing perfumes that are not boring, it's definitely important and even necessary to mention a very hyped fragrance, but for a reason, by Nishane, which is of course Ani. You guys, I have a smaller size bottle. I need like a huge big jar of it because I would like to bath in Ani. Ani is awesome. Ani is wonderful. Ani is a masterpiece and deserves all the hype, all the positive reaction. It opens with a spicy scent. There is ginger in there, but it's not too, you know, acidic. I like the very expensive smelling spicy accord. In the background, there is cardamom, there are some fruity notes. They bring in, you know, like life, juiciness. Black currant is always very sparkly. But, of course, the star of this show is vanilla. And, you guys, it's creamy, it's beautiful, it's sultry. Perfume is unisex. It has also a lot of freshness, like green. It has green energy, but a lot of different nuances that create like this very complex composition. And it's so good. There are some other fragrances that are similar to Ani. Sometimes I think about Aventus when I'm thinking about Ani, because they both have this like explosive green energy, but of course Aventus is Aventus and Ani is Ani. You guys, Ani, like, it's just like the feeling that these perfumes give me. Anytime I wear them, I'm like, ooh, they are so much fun, and I'm never bored of them, and I am surprised myself. But anyway, let's talk about the perfume that is just like such a huge favorite that I don't think I will ever get over. Vanille Fatale by Tom Ford. You guys know how much I love it. I just have a crush on vanilla, I need to be honest with you at this point, but Vanille Fatale, where should I start? I don't even want to rave about it again, because it's like this boozy, very beautiful, laid back, confident, woody, complex, slightly sweet, but at the same time aromatic vanilla that is so hard to pinpoint. I love Vanille Fatale. I would like to have a few fragrances that would be similar to it, so I would wear them on the days when I'm in the mood for Vanille Fatale, but not really but I want something a bit different, with maybe like a focus on something else. But like Vanille Fatale, it should inspire perfumers, you know, like to interpret this type of vanilla, you know. But talking about vanilla, I definitely need to mention, oh no, I don't have any vanilla perfumes, but I have a beautiful sweet fragrance that I can help but think of lipstick when wearing Divine Perversion by the brand Hedonic, which was created by Francesca Bianchi, and she's a badass. She creates badass fragrances. This perfume smells like you're putting on a raspberry lipstick from the past that doesn't smell old, don't get me wrong, but there is this beautiful accord of iris. There is like this iris with leather, and when I'm thinking about it, everything inside goes ooh, you know, like really excited. This perfume is just exciting to wear, so how can I be bored of it? I don't know. Caramel makes it a little bit sticky, a little bit waxy. Animalic notes make it super sexy. I don't know, guys, this perfume is just like something that is very easy for me to enjoy, but something that wasn't really easy for me at first sniff, however, was absolutely addictive at second, and ever since then, anytime I'm thinking about Jungle Jezebel, I get goosebumps. This perfume that I have in a limited edition bottle, you can get it in normal design from Sarah Baker, is like probably one of I don't know, the most avant-garde perfumes I've ever smelled. There is bubblegum accord that smells a little bit of banana and grapes. There are tropical flowers in there, and a lot of civet with vetiver. It smells fruity, it smells sweet, it smells animalic, it smells I don't know, guys. I have review on it, I featured in many of my videos, but of course I am never bored of it. Anytime I wear it, I'm like discovering new facets in that perfume, and I'm especially drawn to the fragrances that can smell newish to me when I wear them. So one of the fragrances that I just love to wear, although it is understandable, although it's nothing crazy, although this perfume is mass appealing, this perfume might smell even commercial to some people, which makes sense because it's from a designer brand, you can find it in the shop easily, but I wanted to throw it on this list because Lichen de Gamash is like the best feminine fragrance on the market, period. It is juicy, it smells of flowers, there is almost like a cherry hint in there. Gorgeous. I love it. It's like my personal addiction, and I'm never bored of it, which is surprising because usually, even like with niche perfumes, I'm like 1, 2, 3 times, I don't know, 10 times, 20 times, I'm done. They can sit on the shelf and rest. But with designer fragrances, I get over them even faster, and there is something about Lichen de that is just like so good, and I'm very, very happy that I'm not bored of it. But let me tell you about this perfume by DSH, which is called Shimotsuki. I probably mispronounced its name, but if I have people from Japan watching it, please let me know how to pronounce it correctly. So it's like frosty moon perfume. There is this, you know, woody base and frosty snow accord, and also like hawthorn and orris root in there. So I don't know how to explain this fragrance, but it's like if snow was like a porridge, that is how it would smell like. So warm, but like snowy texture. I don't know, snowflake accord, hawthorn blossom, hinoki wood, silver fir, pussy willow accord, I don't know, ton of musk, white tea accord, yuzu, very Japanese-like or just like Asian style, very rare type of a scent. It is powdery and warm and woody, but once again it smells a little bit like snow, and I've never smelled the fragrances quite like it, so I've been dreaming about it, I won't lie, and I'm really excited that I got it, because Shimotsuki by DSH is something that it's very unique. Like only if you read its description and the notes breakdown, you get excited. But let's end this video on the fragrance that is just so pleasant that at some point it's like innocent and irresistible at the same time. And I'm talking about the Winter Melon by Matt Malik. This fragrance smells of orris root, of violet, and of melon. So the melon in here is not like that aggressive, that annoying type of melon. Probably that's why I'm never bored of it, because it's it's almost like Parma violet. No, it's like a beautiful, fresh, juicy melon that is wrapped into Parma violets and dusted with orris powder. Yeah, this is the best description for it. I love it. It's a very expensive perfume. It smells like something genuine, something very authentic. And I think if you love the materials, if you like how it sounds, if you like the idea of a beautiful, juicy melon wrapped into violet leaves, you will definitely enjoy it. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, as well as your subscription. Let me know which of these fragrances you got excited about and you want to smell, and if you like this kind of idea and you would like to see more of these videos, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm excited to chat with you. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. You can check out the description box for more helpful information, where you can find me on social media, which discounts you can use even to buy some of these fragrances and save some money. And make sure to stay tuned and smell good, because we will see each other in the next one really soon. Until then, if you want to support me, you can donate on Buy Me Coffee website. Bye guys!